Liz. Hello and good evening. Welcome to Diego C. Palace. Hello and welcome to Diego C. Palace. Good evening. This is a live watch along for 1 minute. This is a live watch along for Manchester United versus Southampton. It's just kicked off. I'm about 3 or 4 minutes into the match. Still 0-0. In the description, I've put in the lineups for both Manchester United players and Southampton players as well. Also, there is also I put in the officials there. But my prediction for this one is Manchester United 2, Southampton 0. It is still 0-0, and I think it'll be a good watch to do. Good evening, Aditya Majaran. I hope you are well. Hope you've been well. Yeah, just starting up now. I'm just going to put on the chat here. Please drop. Thank you very much for dropping a like. Please drop a like and comment. Ooh. Comment. What else have I got to put here? Where is it? Oh, sorry, I'm just using a different keyboard. And subscribe as you enter the live stream chat. Right, there you go. I'm just putting that in the chat there. Big up to Ajita Majaran there dropping in. Thank you very much for dropping in early doors. I'm just trying to get all the matches up and running now. Let's get it. It's still 0-0. There, let me just plug this in to make sure you guys can't hear the actual. There we go. Hopefully you can all hear and see me all okay. Let me just get this going here. And let me just see if I can get this one. It's just buffering at the moment, so it's just logging on. It's still 0-0. Manchester United 0, Southampton 0, and I am hopeful that... 1 minute. I think it'll be Manchester United should win this. They're at home, and of course Southampton. I think they're still looking for a draw away or a win, and I'll have to look into that now. Let me just get this up and running. And if you can in the chat, please help me get to 10 likes if you can during two live streams. If you can, that would be wonderful. And 7 minutes into the match, right? Let's have a listen to see what is going on here. Why can't I hear anything? Oh, the volume's down. Right, that's not working there. So now I need to go into the right, just bear with me. I've got to get into the try and get the login to so I can watch the thing. Oh my days. 9 minutes into the match, Manchester United 0, Southampton 0. And let's just quickly log into it. If I can find the it's Manchester, isn't it? Right, let's see what we get here. Here we go. Got the match up and running. It's still 0-0. I'm in 7 minutes, 27 minutes. And it is still... Oh, 1 minute. I just got an idea. Right, here we go. Let's just get this. Let's rest this on here so I can see a bit better. Oh, here we go. In the chat, I've put everyone the lineups if anyone's interested. And oh, it's logged me out. Why have you logged me out? Here we go. It's Fernandes with a free kick there. Bruno Fernandes. That's a foul on the Southampton player. No contact. How has he not got a yellow card? The Manchester United player should have got a yellow card there. I can't lie. Please help me get to 5 likes in the chat. It's a free kick here now for Southampton. The Manchester United player did not get a yellow card. The ball was nowhere to be seen. Stood on his legs. Remember, you can eat and you can drink. And just putting some crisps here. And it is a free kick to Southampton there. About 9 minutes on. I'm on 9 minutes. You guys might be a little bit ahead. Help me get to 5 or 10 likes. I'll be grateful to you in the chat. And also, here comes the free kick. And it goes to the near post, but Martinez headering the ball away for Manchester United. Southampton gathering the ball again. Good evening. That's right. It is from over there. But this one is from Colombia, I'm afraid. But well done, Sam Doe. I hope you are well. Good evening. This just covering Manchester United versus Southampton in the Premier League. It's still 0-0. I'm on 9 minutes, coming up to 10 minutes, and it's a throw-in to Southampton in the middle of the park. And, oh, can you see me all right? Big up to Sam Doe. I hope you are well. Good evening to Ajita Majoran also as well there. I've got the munches there. I've just had my tea and got here we go. Ruben Amorim there on his touchline. I've put the lineups. Let's put the lineups again. Oh, actually, I need to see the lineups. Oh, 1 minute. One of the Southampton players actually played for Ruben Amorim at Sporting as a youngster. Ugarte with the ball. Ruben Amorim has gone with Ugarte and Mainoo in the pivot in the midfield. Onana's back in goal for Manchester United with the back three of Yoro, Ligt and Martinez. Either side of Mainoo and Ugarte for Manchester United, you've got Mazraoui, and on the left and on the right, you've got Diallo, the youngster. What a fine penalty he took against Arsenal. And Bruno Fernandes, Garnacho there, just tucked in there behind Russman Hojlund, of course, for Manchester United. Good afternoon, good evening, Steve. I hope you're well. Majid Tamajaran says, what do you think of Chabala going back to Chelsea? I thought I could see that one happening. Oh, Southampton nearly. Oh, what a save by Onana. And there's another chance for that is a good chance there by Southampton, taking it to Manchester United on 12 minutes. Big save of the night is for lands to Onana. Yeah, I'm going for 2-0 for Manchester United as well, Steve. Ajita Majoran, I could see that happening because Chelsea have got defensive woes, problems at the back. Mind you, someone at Chelsea made a decision at the beginning of the season to loan out Trevor Chabala, and then they got 2 main players injured, and they've called him back. But apparently, Trevor Chabala had spoke to the sporting director at Chelsea to seek reassurances that he's actually going to be allowed to play on the pitch. Because if Maresca doesn't like him, he's going to put him on the bench. So, you know, if he goes to Palace, he starts every time. So he's got the high ground now, Trevor Chabal. Very well done for what he did to us. Take the IC from us. Listen, there's a few players. Yeah, I know this. He's one of 3 players that Chelsea are trying to get off during the transfer window. Don't surprise me. Don't be surprised if we don't have a little nibble there as well. Apparently, Odison Odward was linked with an MLS football club in America. So apparently for 10 to 15 million pounds sterling. So that would be good if we can get that kind of money for him. But I don't think he'll be playing under Oliver Glasner anytime soon. Please help me get to 5 likes. Please hit a like in the chat if you can. It all helps bring new subscribers, hopefully, to the channel. Thank you very much, Steve RFC, Ajita Majoran, and Sam Doe for dropping in. I really appreciate that. It is Manchester United 0, Southampton 0. 14 minutes here. Best chance of the thus far has landed for Southampton, and Southampton better be wary of the youngster Dibling. He scored against early doors against my Crystal Palace, but then we went on to win. I think it was 2-1 in the end. At Selhurst Park, and here is Southampton holding the ball in the mid. The 2 forward players there. That must be Sulemana, and that is now Walter Peters on the ball. Walter Peters in there, cuts into the top of the penalty area of Manchester United. And here is the ball being passed around the back of Southampton, also playing free. Got to put in there. I'll big up to Ted Acey from us. Yes, Manchester United got 2 scores and a typical drop points. Yeah, they're dropping points, and they need to get consistency. And Fernandes on the ball. That's Fernandes for Southampton, and he takes a shot. Onana there. Remember that Southampton have got a player called Fernandes, but his first name is Mateos. So don't get confused with Bruno Fernandes, of course, that he plays for Manchester United. I'm sure nobody will, but I just thought in the chat I'm going to put the name of the Southampton, in case some people don't know. Southampton manager is Ivan Juric. And here comes Manchester United on the break. Rasmus Hojlund on the ball on the right-hand side. He's looking for help, or he's looking to whip it or switch the play. He gives it back to Ugarte. And Amad Diallo cuts it into the penalty area, and it's Manchester United, and it's shot in by Bruno Fernandes, but it goes wide for a Manchester United corner. Manchester United manager. Here comes the corner in. Ooh. And that is Manchester United manager is, of course, Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim. Yeah, I have spelt it right. Yeah, I knew I spelt it right. Just double checking. Is anyone in the chat? Here comes the corner in. 17 minutes. Ahmad takes the corner from Manchester United, but Dibling gets the ball clear for Southampton. Please hit like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you're new. This is a live watch along between Manchester United and Southampton. Thus far, his possession is evens, 55 for Manchester United and the rest for Southampton. Southampton early doors having a good opportunity on the goal. And good evening, Semik Emiko, Amorim, goalkeeper, third decision is unacceptable. Bennett should have been in the lineup after Arsenal game. Coach is treating it fairly. I hope Manchester United. So you wanted Bayindir. No, yeah, I get what you're saying, but no, there's always a pecking order, especially when it comes to goalkeepers. Believe me, in football stadiums, and in football clubs. And at the moment, Onana is number one. He is the number one goalkeeper there for Manchester United. And Bruno Fernandes about to take a free kick, but he's got a bit winded. Maybe he's got a bit of hot wind there. Bruno Fernandes about to take a free kick here on 18 minutes. He's about 10 yards on the left-hand side of the Southampton penalty area. Garnacho, it hits the head of the Southampton player. I hope he's all right. He's actually down injured with a head injury. It's a head injury, so they've got to stop. Yeah, no, it's a head injury. They have to look at that. Right, remember that you can eat and I've got for little desserts, I've got some crisps and a little homemade ring donut. Please help me get the likes to 5 likes if you can in the chat. Where's the other phone gone? Oh, I lost the phone. Let's have a look. Oh, that one's not going to work. I'll leave that one there. What's happened to my other phone? Oh, there it is. Oh my God. Right, there we go. Oh, 1 minute. Right, here's Manchester United on the left-hand side. And here is... oh my days! Oh my God, how did Manchester United not score there? Garnacho there. Oh my days, that should be 1-0 to Manchester United. Manchester United there, 2-on-2. Rasmus Hojlund, what great work by Rasmus Hojlund. And he knew exactly where Garnacho, just get it on target. Just get it on target. Oh, Ruben Amorim goes like this. He just can't believe it. What a work there by Rasmus Hojlund. People always criticising Manchester United and Denmark international Rasmus Hojlund. And I tell you something, there's a player there, real talk. And I have to say, what work they've done by Rasmus Hojlund, crossing the ball in, pin perfect pass, and Garnacho there absolutely completely bottled it for the Manchester United fans there. Manchester United should have scored. Absolutely, Steve. You and I could have scored that. Real talk. Real talk. I'll tell you, I would have got an ankle on that something. I would have got it. I'm gonna tease him. Oh, it's Alex. No. Let's have a look. I'm just trying to get this going. If you can, please hit the likes and subscribe if you're new at Diego C. Palace. This is a live watch along, and the thing has just logged me out, so now I can't hear or see Jack. Let's have a look. Here we go. It's still 0-0, and 21 minutes into it, Manchester United have had an opportunity on goal, and Garnacho completely fluffed his lines. I don't think Southampton will beat Manchester United, but if they do at Old Trafford, seriously, I don't think they'll do it. I don't think that will happen. At the worst, it could be here's Ahmad on the ball. Diallo Ahmad crosses the ball in the middle area. Manchester United, no one's there to score. And they're lining up to shoot. Southampton have cleared the ball. Good defending, and it's a foul there by the Manchester United player. And oh my days, how many more opportunities are Manchester United going to get? And they just can't take it. Absolutely, basically. Big up to Sabdo. So this is, I'm telling you, Sabdo, Manchester United are absolutely bottling it at the moment. They should have been at least 1-0 up. And I'm not sure if they would have had Victor Gyökeres up there, they would have scored that goal. The Southampton player is down injured. I'm here on 22 minutes. And I know you guys are a little bit ahead, but by all means, big up to Samdo and to Semek. Shrewsbury 1, Wrexham 1. I'll keep an eye on the other scores in a minute. I've put in the chat the names of the managers. And I've also in the description, actually, while I'm there, I'm going to go and get it now. I'm going to get the lineup for. Oh, here's Kobe Mainoo! No one in the box. No one in the number 9 position for Manchester United. Manchester United need Victor Gyökeres, I reckon, type of striker to be there where it should be. And I have to say, the ball gets cut back, and Mainoo crossed it. Should he have had a go on goal? I don't know. Ruben Amorim must be wondering on his touchline. The ball is being provided, the crosses are being provided, but the people receiving the ball are just absolutely terrible. The people just don't want to score for his side of Manchester United. What is going on, Manchester United fans out there? How comes you're not 1-0 up? And there's Southampton here. You got to watch out for Dibling, the youngster for Southampton. He's a lively, very good striker. And snacks are missing tonight. No, I've got a donut and some crisps. Oh, nearly spilt them all. And this is in the chat. I'm just putting the lineups for Garnacho on the ball. Garnacho on the ball. 2 against 3. 2 against 3. Garnacho still got the ball. He's still got the ball. He's in the penalty area, and he has a shot. And the second shot is also blocked off. See, Garnacho went towards goal, and handball. Hello, referee. Isn't that handball? I think that's a penalty. I think that might be a penalty for Manchester United. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this. Garnacho, 2 efforts, and he couldn't get it on target. And let's have a look at this. Oh, that's handball. That's a penalty all day long. That has to be a penalty. Oh, it's not given. Manchester United fans will be fuming. I think that was a penalty. The check is complete for VAR. His hand was up here. I thought the rule was the hand had to be down in a natural position. How is the hand being up here, being in a natural position? That's how the Southampton player had. The Manchester United fans out there, they're going to be fuming, no doubt. And it's the goalkeeper hits it away. I think that could have been a penalty. The ball landed, and the Southampton player had the ball, had his hand out like this. And how is that not a handball? And here is Southampton on the break now. Are they going to now break and score against Manchester United at Old Trafford? And good defending, good tackle there by Bruno Fernandes. It's still 0-0. 26 minutes. Manchester United 0, Southampton 0. I think Manchester United could have had a penalty. And Manchester United winning the ball, but then giving it away. Big up to Steve. Sando says basically, and then Shrewsbury 1, Wrexham 0, 22 minutes. Thank you, Semic. So this is Ipswich 0, Brighton 0, half time. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Thank you very much, Semic. Don't really think much about Brighton really, but come on, those Ipswich fans, beat Brighton, please. And snacks are missing tonight, says Simic. Dibling! I told you to watch out for Dibling! And there's Dibling! And going away! Oh, he nearly scored! And there's a goal! Oh my God! How is Southampton not 1-0 up? But Mateos Fernandes there having second chew at the apple. And I'll tell you something. Could have been Manchester United penalty. Could have been a goal there by Garnacho. But at the other end, Mateos Fernandes missing there. It could be 1-1 right now. It could be 2-2. At the moment, it's still 0-0. Manchester United 0, Southampton 0. 27. How is this game still 0-0? And there's the ball over the top on the right-hand side. And here comes Southampton. He's cut in, waiting for support. He gets support. He comes in the midfield. This is going to be the goal. Oh, nearly. Southampton nearly scoring there on 27 minutes. I'll tell you. And get the ball to Dibling, the Southampton youngster. He'll score. And Southampton should have scored. Remember, got not good away. A draw with Brighton. Southampton will win the game before the end of the season. Southampton are up for this, and also is Manchester United. Are the levels of Manchester United and Southampton on the same live? I think it's telling. It's 0-0. Neither of them want to actually score first. Of course, they want to, but the last third in the attacking play for each of these sides, it's just they're not getting it over the line. And that's telling. I think earlier on, that work down the left-hand side by Rushman Hojlund from Manchester United, cutting the ball in, but Garnacho should have scored for Manchester United. Surely. I could have scored that. Real talk, back in my heyday. And then you got Steve versus Brenchie versus Hearts live on the BBC tomorrow. It's good players. Brechin seeing their stadium near Dundee and Forfar. Please hit a like. Help me get to 5 likes if you can in the chat. It helps attract new subscribers to the channel. Also, if you're new, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. It's Yoro there, seeing the ball out there for Manchester United. And still, on 29 minutes, coming up to 30 minutes, the 30-minute mark, Manchester United 0, Southampton 0. For me, Manchester United should have scored with Garnacho with that excellent work down the left-hand side by Rushman Hojlund. And also at the other end, Fernandes should have scored for Southampton. But very lively affair either end. And here goes Southampton. Oh, Southampton there. Dibling having a go from about 25 yards outside the penalty area. But that's not really going to cause. That's good. Good save there by Onana, dropping there on the right-hand side. And Fernandes, he should have scored there. And Onana doing what he has to do right, making himself big in the Manchester United goal. And he should have scored. He should have scored. He has to score. He has to score. He's not going to get that chance again. He might do, but please help me get to 10 likes if you can in the chat. And also, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace's Manchester United 0, Southampton 0. Chances at either end. And for me, Manchester United could have had a penalty. The ball landing. The Southampton player was like this. How is that in natural position? The ball landed there. Literally, he was playing basketball with it. He nearly double dribbled with it. Real talk. And Manchester United didn't get a penalty. I'm not laughing. I'm just saying. It's just a little chuckle. Well, anyway, Manchester United fans always get decisions go their way. Maybe this one, it is what it is. I have put in the description the officials and the manager for Southampton is very lively on his in his touchline. Ivan Juric there. He's looking to try and get an early first goal here in this match. It is still Manchester United 0, Southampton 0. Absolute sense. And who's going to score the first goal? Who's going to grasp? Oh, no, it's all right. Manchester United, they're defending there, passing the ball up towards Russell's rolling, but he fouled the Rushman Hojlund saying, what's all that about? Right now, this game should be at least 1-1 or 2-1. Now, the Old Trafford crowd are clapping on the 31 minutes, so I don't know what's happened there. Maybe they're remembering somebody that passed away or something happened there. I don't know. The game's coming on. 32 minutes. Manchester United 0, Southampton 0. Manchester. Oh my God, what's wrong with me? Manchester United, Southampton should have scored. Remember, Southampton not good away draw. Brighton, Southampton will win the game before the end of the season. Manchester United having 2 good scores, meaning nothing because no consistency. Yeah, no. They need Victor Gyökeres. I don't understand why they just pick up the phone and call his agent and get him over. 17 games away, league without an away win in the league. Oh, really? Oh, right. So the Manchester United have not. Oh, must be Southampton, that one. Who hasn't won at all away? I would have thought it'd be Southampton. Manchester United has also not won away from home. Oh my god. Dibling on the ball there. Oh, he's lost the ball. Aribo for Southampton. And this is the left back for, that must be Harwood-Bellis. And Aribo, big up to Semic, says Manchester United lobbies this week. In the past, Shinny will be given. Yeah, there would be. Now they're not getting it. Well, that should have. I think that could have been a penalty all day long. Right, let me just pour my drink. Oh, here's Southampton 1-against-1. He's just picketed Yoro. Here is Southampton. Oh, he's cutting in. Southampton. Oh, he just missed on the right hand side. Kalamadam and Solomon there. What breakaway there by Southampton. Oh, he just couldn't finish it off. Ligt there, leaving the door open for the Southampton. Cheers, everyone. Please help me get to 5 likes if you can. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Help me get to 2,000 subscribers. And Sulemana there with an individual performance there, nearly scoring. I have to say, Ligt there was found a bit wanting there, leaving the door open for Sulemana to cut into the space, pick a spot, and have a shot on goal. But he was wide and it was always rising. But there you go. And Manchester United 0, Southampton 0, 34 minutes coming up to 35 minutes. Please keep hitting the likes if you can in the chat. Given the way Southampton started this season, it's Fernandes for Manchester United, but the goalkeeper there, Ramsdale, their Arsenal goalkeeper, gathering the ball well. Given the way Southampton have started the season, this looks like a transformation of a side, especially at Old Trafford. I think Steve pointed it earlier on. You wouldn't have seen back in the day a side that's at the bottom of the Premier League going to Old Trafford and in the first half having so many opportunities. It just wouldn't happen. So it is what it is. Big up to Semic says Wrexham scored a goal now, 1-1, 37 minutes. Wow. So Wrexham are up there. Let me try and get the how would I get the Southampton, to me, on the break, they look more likely to score, to me. It's one of those. Just quickly flicking into this. It's still Ipswich Town 0, Brighton 0. It's 52 minutes there. Manchester United 0. Southampton is Ahmad on the ball. Shrewsbury Town. Oh, there's loads of football on tonight. Well, I can't see the Wrexham game though. Oh yeah, Wrexham, yes. Shrewsbury Town 1, Wrexham 1 on 38 minutes. Thank you very much. No, there's no chocolate on my one. Well, not that I'm thinking of. I might have to take it back to the shop. It's Bruno Fernandes there. Is outside the penalty area, has a shot, but no go there. And Martinez crosses the ball towards the back post, and it goes all the way to the right-hand side there. Diallo on the ball. He goes into the penalty area, stacking. He cuts it in. No Manchester United player there to attack the ball and try and get a shot on goal. And that's a free kick. Yoro there. Yoro might get him. Yoro is worried there that Salamanga, and I tell you something, Salamana, Yoro had to keep a hold of him because he would have been off. See, there you go. So Yoro didn't get Yoro just held the defender as he was coming away from the ball, and the Manchester United player doesn't get a booking. There you go. There you go. I tell you something. That would have been a Crystal Palace defender holding on someone as they're trying to do a breakaway play. We would have got yellow. No trial, no lawyer, no justice. Bang. It would have been fun. No tasted donut. Is it white chocolate? No, it's not. It's just a few numbers of teams are played tonight. Cannot find the match to watch. To Betty, no, he likes the bit. Don't lose too much money. No, it's Manchester United versus Southampton. It's still 0-0, and I believe in the other match, Ipswich Town versus Brighton. That's also still 0-0. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. And here is Southampton winning. Second balls there. That is Walker-Peters there on the ball now, going to the centre back. The ball's been switched over to the other side, so that's Sugawara for Southampton. Good pressing a little bit there by Manchester United, but I have to say in the last third, Manchester United are not having the players in the right places, and when they are getting the right places, they just can't score. Absolutely. This game, how is this first half still 0-0? Manchester United 0, Southampton 0, 39 minutes I'm on. And a lot of youngsters on the pitch for both sides. So, and also one of the players that plays for Southampton, apparently he has played for Ruben Amorim when he was at Sporting. I'm trying to find out his name, but apparently there is one there that was over there as well. Might have been Matheus Fernandes because it's a Portuguese name, I would have thought. Could be. I'll find out who it is. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. Let me just have a look and see what else we got here. Oh, why is that not coming up? Oh. I'll give it like that. I'll leave it like that because that's not working. Hold on a minute. I've just lost. Been logged out. There he goes back on. Here is. Here he goes again. Southampton on the break, and Dibling on the ball. Little back heel there by Suleiman. There's no work. Southampton looking to press high. Manchester United now switching off to the left-hand side. Walker-Peters on the ball for Southampton, cutting into just in front of the penalty area of Manchester United, throws it back to where he just come from. Fernandes, lovely ball whipped in, and legit heads away, and then he has seconds to it. Aribo, and that could be onside. Is that Southampton? Oh, Southampton nearly playing the ball through, and legit is saying what happened to the offside, and it's a Southampton corner. What is going on? What is going on, Manchester United fans? Southampton. This is Southampton are walking the ball through your defence. Oh, my God. What is going on? Good evening and big up to Alex Cesar, Diego Lasso. Goal. Well, there's no goals. There should be at least one goal. How is this first half? 0-0. Ruben Amorim is actually gone back to sit behind his dugout. And he's a bit ticked off about it. Real talk, how is this first half 0-0? It should be at least 1-1 or 2-1. There's a corner here. And Southampton! Oh, he's there! It's Southampton has scored! I told you. What did I tell you, Manchester United fans? Look into my eye. I told you this game this first half should be at least 1-1, 1-0. And from a set piece, again, Manchester United fans, what is wrong with you lot on set pieces? Manchester United players have completely bottled it. This is Southampton 1 away at Old Trafford. Ruben Amorim is not a happy bunny on his touchline. And I'll tell you here, set piece goes in, the ball comes in, and it's just terrible. Set piece defending there. The header, it might be an own goal actually, but the first header was won by a Southampton player. Let's have a look. Let's have a butcher at this. The ball goes in. It came off the shoulder of a Manchester United player. Onana completely wrong-footed. And I have to say, Manchester United fans, why can't you lot apparently defend from set pieces there? What is happening to your defence? Absolutely shocking, but I'm not surprised because, quite frankly, and I have to say, how comes Manchester United didn't score early doors? Della said my wish was the Manchester United defeat. Oh, Senek, you were right. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. I predicted it wrong. I predicted Manchester United 2, Southampton 0. And that's my prediction has completely gone out the window. Real talk. I mean, terrible. The Manchester United defence is got a hole in it like this donut. Real talk. Everything and anything can get in there. And is Southampton going for another one? Oh, Southampton nearly scored their second. Oh, my days. On 44 minutes, Southampton nearly scoring a second goal. I tell you, the Manchester United defence it's got a hole in it like this donut. There is loads of space in there. Real talk. What is going on? What is going on, Manchester United fans? How can you be losing to Southampton? Oh, the thing has just logged me out. This is just so annoying. I mean, real talk, Manchester United fans out there. I predicted you lot to win by Dibling there, nearly having a little dibble at a second goal for his Southampton side. Exactly. The defence is absolutely XR7. What is going on with your defence? I'll tell you, mate. This donut has less space than your defence. Real talk. Now, I have to say, Southampton did score their first goal against us. It was Dibling. And then, but we went on to win 2-0. And there's Manchester United on the break. 45 minutes. Can they level things up? Garnacho on the ball in the penalty area. He's cutting in. He should have went down. That could have been a penalty. And Mazraoui, Bruno Fernandes, he couldn't get the ball past. Resilient defending by Southampton. 1 minute of additional extra time. What is going on, Manchester United fans out there, with your defence? I mean, it's absolutely shocking. Every time you lot must see a corner or a set piece against your goalkeeper, you must fear the worst. Real talk. And maybe Semic was right. Maybe they got the wrong goalkeeper in Manchester United behind the post. Here is Manchester United in the last minute of the first half. Probably Mainoo on the ball. Oh, he's lost the ball. Mainoo's lost the ball. And it's Southampton. And Mainoo's just chopped up Southampton. How is that not a foul? How is the referee giving a foul? How is the referee not? This is terrible defending. Refereeing. And that's a penalty. Is that a penalty? Emilio Diallo. Emilio Diallo. What happened there? Was that a penalty for? No, Emilio. Diallo, yellow card for Fernandes, which is Matheus Fernandes, the one who plays for Southampton. There's two Fernandes on the pitch. It just complicates things. But apparently he played for Ruben Amorim at Sporting back in the day. Yeah, exactly. That's what they should do, Steve. They should go for the second. Semic says Ugarte is not in the lineup. I hope. And Madrid. Is Madrid playing today? That is halftime. That is halftime now. It is halftime. Manchester United 0, Southampton 1. I mean, early doors. Should have been 1-1 at the beginning of this half. But I have to ask the question to Manchester United fans out there. Look into my eye. This donut has less space in the middle of this donut. Real talk. Manchester United fans, when it comes to set pieces, you really don't know how to defend. I mean, it's just woeful. It's predictable. This is Southampton. Manchester United fans. Southampton. I started, so I'll finish like they're doing Mastermind. Real talk. Manchester United fans out there, this is Southampton. And you are defending set pieces against Southampton. Half time, Manchester United 0, Southampton won. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And they could have had 3 easy goals. Matheus Fernandes for Southampton could have easily have made it 2-0 on not just one occasion, but 2 occasions. Quite frankly, earlier on, Rushman Hojlund for Manchester United, excellent work down the left-hand side, excellent pace there, pinpoint pass on pace, crossed it inwards into the middle of the penalty area. Garnacho came in and the goal was there, and he hit the ball, and the ball landed nearer to the flagpole than it did to the goal. I mean, Ruben Amorim must be thinking, what in the blouse and skirt do I have to do with these players in training to get them to actually get the ball in the back of the net? I mean, it's just absolutely shocking. But the story of the first half has to be is the Manchester United fans out there that were doing it all this, giving it all that, and I have to ask Manchester United fans really out there, why? What is it with your side that cannot defend set pieces? I mean, if you look at the person that headed the ball in when you consider that goal, he's not the tallest lad on the park. What is going on? What is going on? Manchester United fans on set pieces. And he messed it up. My prediction was for Manchester United to win 2-0 against Southampton tonight, and that's gone out the window. Big up to everyone in the chat. Oh no, that's really made it worse now. That's where has Brighton gone ahead and scored? I know it's right because Steve, you're always spot on. Yes, Brighton Hove and Albion have gone ahead against the Tractor Boys. Let's see who scored for them. Mitoma. Riley assisting him. Mitoma there. Oh no, that's not good. Come on, Ipswich Town fans there at Portman Road, step things up and see if you can get. There is other matches on. Oh yes, you're right. Real Madrid are playing. It's Real Madrid 0, Celta Vigo 0. I tell you what, at the end of this match, I'll pop over there because they only just started there. It's 19 minutes and it's Real Madrid, los blancos contra la Celta Vigo y allá al momento están a 0-0 en la Copa del Rey. Está todavía 0-0 y más adelante hoy fue Atlético Club, ellos acabaron con 2 goles, pero Osasuna ganaron el partido metiendo 3 goles. Real Sociedad le ganó a Rayo Vallecano, Real Sociedad metiendo 3 goles de Mikel Oyarzabal, apparently there's a player for Real Sociedad that is linked to Arsenal for any Arsenal fans out there. So you might want to keep an eye on that, Arsenal fans. But Real Sociedad winning their 3-1 against Rayo Vallecano in the Copa del Rey. Right. Good evening and big up to Damo1168. We are Palace, Super Palace from Selhurst. Can you hear Leicester City fans sing? I can't hear it. That's right, I said it. Crystal Palace at the moment are on top of Manchester United fans. We are on top of their club. We're going towards middle of the table. Let's get into Europe, Crystal Palace fans. Other news I can confirm, Trevor Chabala, he has been recalled by Chelsea. Apparently just before the recall, Trevor Chabala did speak to the sporting director at Chelsea, not the manager, the sporting director at Chelsea, and he asked a question. He popped the question, as it were, but Trevor Chabala asking the question, you threw me underneath the bus before, you threw me out underneath the bus, you didn't even get the lollipop lady to stop the traffic, you let the traffic go on, and then you loaned me out to Crystal Palace. And now, because you can't defend, with all those players that you've bought, Trevor Chabala probably told the sporting director, you decided to loan me out before, and now you want me back to do a number. Well, he's probably saying, the Trevor Chabala is probably saying to the Chelsea sporting director, are you actually going to give us time on the pitch? Because the thing is, Maresca probably might not even play him. I mean, and anyway, so it is what it is. No, I'm not going to say hello to Bill. big up to Damo1168. Hello to listen. They need to go there. Are they playing today? No, they played yesterday, didn't they? Let me just have a look. Yesterday, I think they got through the cup, didn't they? I can't find them. No, not you. Oh, okay. But anyway, I'll tell you something. Those Leicester City fans there, this is a chance for Mateus Fernandes for Southampton. Should have scored even before they scored the actual goal that counted. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. He had no one on his shoulder, literally. Dibling there, making a forward shot on Onana, saving it, and Matheus Fernandes there getting the ball. He chested it down. All he has to do is put it either side of the goalkeeper, but Onana did his job right, making himself wide. The goal that Manchester United conceded from the set piece from the corner, you cannot, well, you could partially blame it a little bit to Onana, but all the bodies in there, the smallest person on the pitch actually headers the ball towards the back, the shoulder of a Manchester United player, and in it goes. Southampton 1 away at Old Trafford. I mean, please help me get to 5 likes if you can in the chat. Big up to Damo1168. I have a feeling Leicester could go down. They've still got time in the transfer window to get things right. I always say that in the Premier League, about this time or maybe in a few weeks' time, there's a club that is mid-table and it just drops, keeps dropping like a stone. Could that be Everton? They can't win with David Moyes, and if you look at the next fixtures for Everton, they're not easy ones either. So the Southampton manager will be thinking in his changing room with his players. He must be thinking, Ivan Juric, he must be thinking, how is my Southampton side not at least 3 goals up at Old Trafford? I mean, it has to be said. It has to be said. The other thing that has to be said, and as a question to any Manchester United fans out there, what is going on with your football club? Because when it comes to set pieces, I mean, I tell you, the mice at Old Trafford, they're running the show. They're running the team. I mean, if it's a circus, they're the one taming the lions out there. Real talk. There's Mainoo there on the ball, showing a little clip back. Mainoo providing no one in the 6-yard bold areas. I tell you what, Ruben Amorim is probably saying to himself, I need my Victor Gyökeres. I need Victor Gyökeres. That's what Ruben Amorim is crying out for. They need someone to score goals. They're making the opportunities. The ball's been crossed into the right areas, but there is no Manchester United player there as a 9 or as a false 9 doing the job. Rasmus Hojlund was providing the goals. Had he been in the right place, then he would have scored. But the thing is, he was doing provider there. And basically, so I've got to point this out. The way Southampton have started their season, and this is Old Trafford, and right now, at this half time, easily this match, if it was fair and fair, it should be Manchester United 1 on opportunities lost, and it should be Southampton 3 easily. Now, should Manchester United got a penalty? There was a ball that landed on the hand of one of the defenders. He had his hand out like this far out. I thought the rule is that if you're in the penalty area and your arm is not in a natural position, then it is what it is. The ball was coming, went up in the air, and the Southampton defender had his arm like this far out. I'm not exaggerating. He had his hand out like this, and literally the ball hit his arm. He took it with his hand. He had a little tap. Maybe he thought he was Pippin or something, you know what I mean? He was just playing a bit of basketball, and as he released the ball, I think he double dribbled. Real talk, and he did. Manchester United never got a penalty. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Steve says, I remember Leicester almost got to top 4 2020 but lost to Manchester United, and amid out again a year losing to Spurs. I have to say that Vardy did have a few opportunities last night, but he just couldn't get it over the line. But he shouldn't be the only person that should be scoring goals for Leicester City, I suppose. But for us at Crystal Palace, what brilliant team resolve for us. The way we scored the first goal, the way we scored the second goal, Ebrieze there on the set piece on the left of his eye. I was watching it live and I saw Ebbs has seen something. Ebbs has seen something. And Ebbs was like, you know, when it was like this, it was like doing this, he was doing this. And I could tell he's looking to his left hand side. And that has to be Mark Gahey. He was on the back post, running in as he did the free kick. And on a half volley, Mark Gahey, for a defender to have that technical ability, running towards the end of the pitch, literally, because he only had like 5 yards to go, to volley with his left foot across the goalkeeper. What a wonderful goal there by Mark Gahey there. But that was all done by Ebrieze. And early doors, Jean-Philippe Mateta scoring there, an assist by Ismail Assar. And what a goal by Jean-Philippe Mateta. He's on fire. Real Madrid, they've got Mbappe, but we've got a better player at Crystal Palace. His name is El Monsieur. Écoutez, mesdames et messieurs, that there at Palace, we have a president-elect, Jean-Philippe Mateta. Real talk. Who needs Mbappe? Real talk. Real Madrid nil. Celtic Vigo nil. If there's any Manchester United fans in the chat, would you make a substitution at half time? I would take off Garnacho and bring on Zirkzee, and for Southampton, no, don't change anything. If it's not broken, don't fix it, because literally Southampton should have easily scored 3 goals in that first half against Manchester United, and Ruben Amorim has clearly pointed out. He's putting the pivot there. Ugarte and Mainoo, they would be what you might deem as the progressive future of midfield selection for Manchester United fans there, for that position in the pivot, and number 8 and the 2 midfields there, working, protecting their back three and distributing the ball when they get it from defense to the offensive transition. And Ugochukwu and Aribo, they've got levels above Ugarte and Mainoo, and it's one of those. Big up to Fabrizio Romano. Is that a real Fabrizio Romano? Oh my god. Margay, no way has this Margay. If I got Fabrizio Romano in the chat, big up, bellissimo. No way. Per favore. More Fabrizio Romano in the chat. He's dropped his Margay to Chelsea. What? What's he going about? What's he saying? Here we go, deal in place. Wait a minute. Let me just clean these glasses. What do you mean, Mark Gahey going to Chelsea? Let me just clean these glasses. Let me open my eye properly. Got Fabrizio Romano in the chat. I remember we had yeah, it's the real man, it's the real deal. And he's putting there Mark Gahey to Chelsea FC. Here we go. Oh no, don't be doing that to me. It's bad enough that Brighton are winning tonight. Deal with Crystal Palace and the final round of talks. 5-year deal agreed. England defender who wanted to rejoin Chelsea. No, listen, do you know what? I tell you something. I smell something here. Let me just have a look here. Unbelievable. What are you guys? It's not, I'm such a dipstick. There you go. I've been caught at, and it's not from Mr. Romano. what you lot like. But for 1 minute there, I thought I had to go the one and only Fabrizio Romano in the chat, but it's not. I don't think that's him. How do I? Yeah, no, I can't. I don't know. I don't want to touch anything because I might end up cancelling this room or something. And I don't even know what I'm doing. But big up to Fabrizio Romano dropping in there, dropping in some. Here we go, breaking news. But I tell you something, I'm taking it with a little pinch of salt. That one, real talk. It must be someone that looks like him. Big up to everyone in the chat. What are you guys like? Help me get to 5 likes. I'll tell you something. If you're trying to stress me as a Crystal Palace fan, Fabrizio Romano, any Manchester United fans out there, let me tell you something. The ones that are stressed right now are the Manchester United fans out there. I mean, here is Manchester United is coming in the second half. And the second half has started, and that's Antony. And Antony's come on for Kobe Mainoo. Has Kobe Mainoo now played his last game for Manchester United? There was rumour of him being linked to other football clubs. I'll tell you something. If they lose Kobe Mainoo in the January transfer window, they're not finishing in the top 10. No way. And it's a lively affair now in the second half. Antony coming on place for Kobe Mainoo. And it's Kobe Mainoo now picking up the phone to his agent. Antony's come on for him. And yeah, he's got to change it. He's got to alter it. But I wouldn't have taken Mainoo off. Can you imagine what the ladies must be thinking now? It is Manchester United 0, Southampton 1. The substitution has kind of made an impact early doors in the second half. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Help me get to 5 likes. And it's Manchester United in a penalty area. Blocked by Jan Bukarek of Southampton. Ligt couldn't get hold of that. And please keep hitting the likes. Big up to Fabrizio Romano in the chat. And they just said in the commentary that if Manchester United lose today, it'll be the first time that they lose these amount of games at home going back to the 1930s. I mean, talk about breaking the wrong records. Is it going to get any worse? And big up to Fabrizio Romano. I'll come back to you in a minute. It's not every day that I put Fabrizio Romano on hold, but I have to say, let me just check what's going on here. It's still Manchester United 0, Southampton 1. Better start from Manchester United in the beginning of the second half. And I have to say, Kobe Mainoo has been thrown underneath the bus by Ruben Amorim. Is he on sale now? Is he going to leave? Has he played his last game at Old Trafford? Antony has come on. Ruben Amorim has had to change it because they're losing at home. And big up to Semic there. Semic 2, Wrexham 1. Oh, Shrewsbury have scored one more goal there. Hopefully also Brighton also conceded one. So, and Fabrizio Romano saying, Palace, here we go. Story confirmed. Deal in place with Millwall player aside talks. Yeah, he's going to have his medical tomorrow. That's Robin Main. Thank you very much, Fabrizio Romano. Absolute legend there in the chat. Roman Eze, he's having his medical at Crystal Palace tomorrow morning. I didn't know about that. So that looks like it's going to get over there. And here is Southampton on the attack on 49 minutes. And it's, oh my God, it's another corner. Southampton corner of 49 minutes. Is this going to be a second goal for Southampton? I mean, you know what these Manchester United fans are like on set pieces. They're absolutely terrible. What is going on, Manchester United fans? On set pieces, you can't. The ball comes in, but it gets played out. Manchester United survive that set piece there, that corner. It's still Manchester United 0, Southampton 1. Southampton look the more likely to score and win this game, I have to say. I'm not saying that it's banter there. Sugawara there. Please hit the like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. It is still Manchester United 0, Southampton 1. Oh! Southampton nearly scored their second goal. Is that a penalty? I'm sorry. I think that might be a penalty for Southampton. They should look at that. What is going on? What is going on? The Ligt there. I think he hit his arm. Southampton should have had a penalty, I think. Like Manchester United should have had a penalty in that same half. In the first half as well. As a rebound the ball, Southampton cross the ball. Oh, there's no one in the number 9 position to score for Southampton. Oh, there could have been 2-0 up. Oh my God, this is absolutely shocking defending by Manchester United. This is Southampton. This is Southampton up against Manchester United. And Manchester United are on the ropes here. And here comes, that's a penalty. Is it a penalty or a foul? Is there a penalty or a foul on the edge of the penalty area? And Sandro Martinez, they're getting a. Let's have a look. Yeah, Sandro Martinez took a shot, and Yoro went in there for seconds as well. Oh, that's a handball all day. How is that not a penalty? How is that not a penalty? How is that not a penalty? He hit him there. No, that's a penalty. I've seen 2 handballs in that penalty area and nothing. Nothing. Manchester United should have had a penalty in the first half, and now Southampton should have had a penalty in that second half. There should be just a rule. If you're in the penalty area, then if the finger hits you, then you will get double substitution. Hojlund has been chopped, and the Netherlands international has come on. And Kobe and the youngsters coming on for Manchester United, Collyer. So Ruben Amorim is just not afraid. Ruben Amorim is not afraid to put in the youngsters now. He's saying, I'm not having this. Oh, big up to Fabrizio Romano. He has dropped in. Tyler Dibling, what a player. And what a first half at Old Trafford. Top talent. Unbelievable scenes. I'll tell you something. Matthias Fernandes used to play for Ruben Amorim at Sporting, and how ironic that he's playing really well against his former manager, Matthias Fernandes. Hit the wall. Is another corner. Is a corner for Southampton. Will the Manchester United fans bottle it? Will they bottle this set piece? Is this going to be the second for Southampton? Surely not. Ruben Amorim has just done a double substitution. It goes to the near post. Good header away there by Ligt. Good header there by Ligt away. Still in the corner. Fernandes there for Southampton. Crosses the ball in. Good header. Oh, nearly. Good football by Southampton. Good pressing forward there with the ball. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Please, if you can, help me get to 5 likes or 10 likes. It would be wonderful if you could do that. And I have to say, I can't believe Manchester United lose this match. Now, they'll pull one back, surely. I mean, it's Southampton you're playing. And to concede against a set piece as well. You can hear the Southampton away fans there singing at Old Trafford. Absolute scenes there. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Here's Manchester United on the break. 55 minutes. Mazraoui on the left-hand side. Up to Garnacho on the ball. Garnacho on the ball. I would have taken Rasmus Hojlund off. And to the back post. And it's too high for... Garnacho's got this lash there. It's like he's cut his neck or something. I don't know if it's happened during this match. Please help me get to 5 likes if you can. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Pandas. It is actually, I'm going to put in the chat there. Big up to Fabrizio Romano in the chat. I'm going to put it's Manchester United 1 Southampton. Oh, I've just been logged out. 1 minute. Let me get back to the live stream. And it is still Southampton 1-0 up away at Old Trafford. And I'm on 56 minutes. 56 minutes. Right, there you go. I'm just putting that so anyone wants to see the actual score line. It's Manchester United 0, Southampton 1, and I have to say, Ruben Amorim has not been scared to do substitutions. He's like, I've had enough of this. This is my reputation here on the line, and it's this is Southampton they're playing up against, and they're conceding goals in set pieces, and it looks like Southampton is the more likely to score. They're not scared of playing against Manchester United at Old Trafford. And here is it. Yoro's just had his pocket picked, and this is going to be the second. Oh my God, Suleiman. How did he not score? How Suleiman not get the second for Southampton? I tell you, Ivan Jurek there, Suleiman there, Suleiman. Oh my God, Yoro was like a school kid, and Suleiman has just cooked him. It's just touched him up. Oh my God. Why didn't he cross it over? Dibling was coming on the far post. And apparently Suleiman was the fastest player in the last World Cup in speed. So there you go. Yoro just nowhere near him. I tell you what. I know Yoro is a good prospect, but Suleiman just cooked him. Just cooked him. And Ruben Amorim is getting cooked. There, what's his name? Reckless is watching on against Southampton. They can't defend set pieces. Jora's just got cooked on the right hand side, and here's better from Manchester United. Here's Garnacho on the ball in the penalty area against Southampton. He crosses the ball. How did he miss? How did he miss? How did Antony miss? Why did he take off Kobe Mainoo? Oh my God! It will be more difficult to actually miss. How did he miss? Antony, did he actually not want to score? I'll tell you, this donut would have scored there. If this donut had the opportunity to score on goal, why didn't he just score? This donut would have scored that Manchester United goal. Antony is absolutely shocking. It would have been more difficult to miss. I'm telling you, real talk, how did Manchester United not score the equaliser on 59 minutes? I'll tell you, I said it again, this donut would have scored that. Absolute shocking. Manchester United fans, your players can't score. This donut could score better than you lot. And on set pieces, oh my God. I predicted Manchester United to win this 2 Southampton 0. And I'll tell you what, the next time I do a prediction at Old Trafford for Manchester United, I'm throwing them all up. It is what it is. And this is Southampton. Dibling on the ball. Dibling on the ball. Oh, Martinez gets the ball off him. And here's Manchester United now on the break. Garnacho on the ball again. What's the point of him crossing the ball? No one's going to actually score for Manchester United. Infield, Bruno Fernandes. And he's giving the ball away. Bruno Fernandes is giving the ball away. And there's no foul giving. Ahmad has got the ball. Garnacho is on the ball. He's crossing in. Garnacho shot from the middle of the penalty area, just outside, but the goalkeeper gathers it. Ramsdale, the ex-Arsenal goalkeeper, the quality goalkeeper there. Real talk. Look into my eyes. Arsenal fans, are you wooing, letting go of Ramsdale? Remember, you those two, the League Cup and the FA Cup. No good blaming the ball. Ramsdale there, saving from. How did Antony miss? How did Antony miss that? I have to say, it would have been more difficult to try that again and miss. Anthony, how much did he pay? How much did Manchester United pay for Anthony? Over 50 mil, over 60 mil. And Dibling is down with a injured. Please help me get to 5 likes if you can in the chat. I'm going to put in the chat, how did Antony for Manchester United? How did Antony for Manchester United miss that chance on goal? There, I'll put it down in the chat if anyone's there would be interested. I can't believe that. The more I look at that back, it gets worse and worse and worse. And as I said, as it happened live, this donut would have scored had it been there. Oh, Dibling is injured, so that's not good for Southampton. You know what? I'm just going to actually look at the table. Oh my God. Manchester United are still below my Crystal Palace, but the goal difference is even worse than ours. And Southampton are creeping up. Are Manchester United going to get relegated? I mean, if either Ipswich Town or Wolverhampton, if Ipswich Town or Leicester City start scoring goals or getting winning goals, somebody could else drop into the 18th place. Unbelievable. Where's my drink? Cheers, everyone. Thank you for watching. Please help me get to 5 likes if you can in the chat. Big up to Fabrizio Romano in the chat. You're an absolute legend. And Matteo Fernandes now has gone over to the right-hand side for Southampton. So now they're playing a bit more centrally. They're just protect this 1-0 lead. I'm on 63 minutes, 30 seconds. Onana on the ball for Manchester United. They're kicking the ball long. And, and Debris, it's 2 against 1. And the ball lands favourable for Manchester United. And Zirkzee, the Netherlands international. Oh, he's lost the ball. Oh, God. The Manchester United fans will be fuming. They'll be spitting as he loses that opportunity there. I mean, you just have to ask the question, attacking wise, Manchester United are just terrible and defending in set pieces as well. This is Southampton and Manchester United up against. This is the bottom side. The Southampton previous 3 matches have been losses. They only drew 1 before. And come to think about it, I don't think they've actually won 1 this season. Let's have a look. Have they actually won? Oh, no, they've won 2 games. Oh, my days. And you can hear the Southampton away fans there singing Manchester United 0, Southampton 1. How did Antony miss that goal? How did Antony miss that goal for Manchester United? I mean, everyone that I know on YouTube, they would have scored that with their eyes closed. How did he miss? Unbelievable. We're on 65 minutes, 30 seconds. And they're taking their time, taking their throw in. The home crowd are getting frustrated. Southampton player have been fouled. No! Big up to you, Steve, saying that Brighton are now turning it up. That means Ipswich Town, Leicester City and Southampton are probably more likely. The only reason Manchester United are not going to get relegated is because Ipswich Town and Leicester City and Southampton just can't pick up points. Had one of them picking up points, easily Everton and Manchester United could drop into the bottom three. Literally. The only reason why Manchester United are staying 15th and they're going to stay there for a while is because Everton, under David Moyes, they're not going to pick up any points. And they're the nearest persons to them. What I don't understand is, this is the same Manchester United squad that just beat Arsenal in the FA Cup. And could that be a penalty for Southampton? His shirt was pulled there. Please help me get. But Manchester United can finish the season with low amount of points, and Fulham will be hard. Yeah, I mean it's I have to say this. I think Casemiro could have played his last match for Manchester United. With him being subbed at half time, he must have thought, you know what, I don't need this in my life. I can get better football somewhere else. From Ruben Amorim's perspective, he has to change it because his side was losing 1-0. But he's made all the substitution, and it still looks like Southampton more likely to score. So Jim Ratcliffe is at Old Trafford. He's watching on, and he must be thinking they've spent over £200 million in the last transfer window. Manchester United fans, over £200 million spent in the last transfer window. Okay, and this is Southampton you're playing against, and not just that. You can't defend set pieces. Zirkzee on the ball, now you're back heel, and literally, the way I see Southampton players right now in the first half and the second half, technically they're actually better than Manchester United players. But the wage gap between both of these two sides, the transfer fees, is they're not on the same level. Manchester United fans there, you need to ask what's going on with your ownership. That's what I think from the outside looking in. And this is Ahmad on the right-hand side from Manchester United, cutting in towards the penalty area of Southampton. No one there to help him. He's going to lose the ball. He's nearly lost the ball. He's out there on his own. He's like a 17-year-old kid out there on his own at Old Trafford. 200 mil spent in the last transfer window. Ineos spent 200 mil. And this is what they've got. This is Southampton, Manchester United fans are playing up against. And I bet you the Arsenal fans out there, they're like egging on Southampton to hang on. I think so. Zirkzee. And here comes the equaliser, maybe. And Ahmad crosses the ball in. Oh, what's he done? What's he done? Ali Mohammed. Oh, what kind of pass? He covers his face with his shirt. He's only a young lad. You can't blame him. But I tell you something, the quality of Manchester United on the attacking last third, absolutely terrible. They're taking off the best striking player in Hojlund, and I don't think they should have done that. And Ahmad just putting his head. You can't blame Diallo or Ahmad for that. He's doing his very best, and the teams around him. And another change for Southampton. Manchester United. Oh, Harwood there defending very well, and Harwood-Bellis thrown himself. And here is Sulemana. They can't cope with Sulemana on that left-hand side. Yoro's been cooked every time. Yoro will be having nightmares. I mean, he's having them nightmares right now. And Zirkzee, good ball there. And Antony. Antony's giving the ball away. Oh, my days. Manchester United fans, why did you bring Antony on? Aribo. You can see that Antony hasn't played a game for a long time. What a waste of money. I wouldn't have him at my Palace. No way. That's telling you something, Manchester United fans. I would not have Antony at my Crystal Palace. No way. Real talk. I better be careful on what I say. I might jinx it. I might end up moving over on a loan deal. Please hit a like. Help me get to 5 likes if you can in the chat. It is Manchester United 0, Southampton 1. I've put in the chat, how did Antony miss that chance for Manchester United? It would have been harder to miss. And Matheus Fernandes is coming off. He used to play for Ruben Amorim back in the day for Ruben Amorim at Sporting. And the Southampton away fans applauding their players coming off. Take your time with it, mate. Fernandes off and Aribo off for Southampton. And coming on is Armstrong and Downes coming on for Southampton on 72, 73 minutes. It's still Manchester United 0, Southampton 1. Now, I have to ask the question. If there is a set piece come, it's more likely. Here is a set piece now for Southampton on 73 minutes. And it's all pushing in and shuffling and hustling there. Manchester United are terrible at defending set pieces. They must. Oh, ball goes to the back post, and seconds there, and that is a foul surely on the Manchester United player. And Collyer there, the youngster. And then the whole crowd of Old Trafford are booing the Southampton players because they're saying that they're wasting time. But they would have been. They used to be masters at it back in the day. Please. Yeah, the first goal was deemed as an Ugarte own goal. It did hit him on the shoulder. Can Southampton hold on? It's coming up to 75 minutes, and it's Manchester United 0, Southampton 1. I mean, on the left-hand side, I think people will be looking at this player as Sulemana. Sulemana versus Yoro, he had him in his pocket the whole game. I would have changed that. Big up to Steve. I didn't see your comment there, but PSG versus Manchester City tie of UCL game. Can see PSG winning. Yeah, I would agree with that as well. I think they've just signed somebody that Liverpool wanted to get. I don't know if he's match fit though. From Napoli, I think it was. I'll tell you what, the Arsenal fans will be reminding the Manchester United fans what's it like to receive pain, no doubt. Ivan Juric is a very experienced coach in Italian football, so he'll know how to survive these situations. Please help me get to 5 likes in the chat if you can. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace, and also trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. And it's here 76 minutes, and it is Manchester United 0, Southampton 1. Will there be a last twist to the game? Last 14, 15 minutes of normal time. But quite frankly, for me, as I see it, this second half where it is now, Southampton are more likely to score their second goal. I mean, it's I think the thing is that in this Premier League right now, as it stands, the only fortunate thing for Manchester United is that Southampton, Ipswich Town, and I would say Wolves as well, and Leicester City look more likely to be going down. So what I would say is, from the Manchester United perspective, as an outsider looking in, they're not going to get Europe unless they win. If they're in a European competition, I don't know. But for me, I don't think they're going to get Europe. So if they're not going to get Champions League, I think their sponsor is going to pull out or get money back, I think it is. Sheffield United was worse than this Southampton side, winning away to Manchester United 5 years ago, less shot because they were better. Yeah, I mean, you're on point there, Steve, because the fact, okay, it could still end up as a draw. It could be Manchester United turning it around the last 10 minutes. It's still Manchester United 0, Southampton 1. I'm on 77 minutes here, but I'll get you guys a few minutes again. But what I would say is this: it's not so much that Manchester United are losing, and they might lose. I think it's the fact that, let's have a look at this. Oh, that should be a corner. How is that not a corner? And is this another refereeing decision gone wrong in the but what I'll say is it's not the fact that Manchester United are losing, it's how they're losing. I mean, it's oh my God. Steve, you and I know a certain Manchester United fan out there. They're going to be fuming. They're going to be absolutely fuming with this performance, because not to be able to defend on set pieces, and when they make the opportunities on goal, oh my God, how did Antony miss that goal? It would have been harder to actually go into where he went into to try and score and look to miss. It would have been harder to do that. Even his face at the end was like, oh, I don't believe I just did that. There's Bruno Fernandes there for Manchester United. Zirkzee, Bruno Fernandes, surely. Oh, Ramsdale sells it. Oh, and Ramsdale puts one hand up there. And Ramsdale, Arsenal, pedigree there. Ex-Arsenal goalkeeper that was thrown underneath the bus by Mikel Arteta. And there's Bruno Fernandes. He got it on target. He dinked it over the shoulder. It hit his shoulder. The ball was going into the goal. But unbelievable scenes there. That the only way, the Zirkzee, that's a foul on Zirkzee, surely. It's heating up now, coming up into the 80 minutes. And this is Bednarek taking a foul there. Oh, Maguire's coming on. Maguire and Eriksen is coming on. This is the last throw of the dice big up to you, Steve. Maguire's coming on. Take too long, but VAR will not take long to see if the ball goes outside unless it's tight or hits another player. Yep. Was 1-0 to Sheffield when then there's 1-1 and then 2-1 Sheffield United football. Terry had around that could be Sam Fernandes, former Arsenal keeper coordinator. Could have had a corner not for Arsenal. Yeah, I mean it's absolutely scenes there. And here is the Manchester United fans are like this. Look, they've caused me so much pain as a Crystal Palace fan. But I have to say, Manchester United fans, real talk. Set pieces, terrible. Antony gets that opportunity. It could have been harder to try and miss on purpose. And he fluffed his lines. On the left-hand side, on the right-hand side, Yoro has had his pocket picked by Sulemanga. Every time Southampton come forward, here's Zirkzee. Zirkzee has made an influence coming on, I have to say. Antony hasn't. And Ahmad there. Oh, he's going to second picks. And there is the goal. Ahmad, I told you. Diallo Ahmad has just saved Ruben Amorim's bacon and the Manchester United. And there's the goal for Diallo Ahmad. He doesn't give up. Give him credit because a minute ago he missed a very good opportunity. Good. That would do him experience there. And on 81 minutes, Manchester United pull it back there. Amad Diallo there pulls it back. And I have to say, it was coming. Credit to the young player from Manchester United. He got into space there. Zirkzee has made a difference coming on. I have to say, he has one goal. He doesn't give up. He has another pop. And he gets it past the Arsenal former goalkeeper. Nice little overstep there. Little simples there. Reminders there of Cristiano Ronaldo. He gets the rebound. He gets one touch. He picks his pace and he gets it in between the post. And there's the equaliser. I told you in the last 10 minutes, Manchester United will pull one back. Credit to the young lad. Southampton there. Just lapse into the concentration there. And Ahmad Diallo saving all the Manchester United. Southampton make two substitutions there. Also two substitutions for Manchester United. Maguire coming on. I think the worst thing that Ruben Amorim did was to bring on Antony on behalf of Mainoo. He sacrificed one of his midfielders in the pivot to have a bit more attack. And Antony got up top, got an opportunity, but he fluffed his lines. But Diallo Ahmad, big up to you, Steve RFC there. Please help me get to 5 likes if you can in the chat. It is Southampton 1, Manchester United 1, Southampton 1. And I'll tell you something. Manchester United have just and this is Manchester United now. Will they get their second and the winning goal in the last 10 minutes? Southampton are vulnerable conceding goals in the last 10 minutes, I have to say. Bruno Fernandes, Manchester United players are on the pitch, got their tails up. And Sulemanga. Ahmad again on the left-hand side. Bruno Fernandes. And no. And the header away there by the Southampton right back there. Absolute scenes. I knew that. And now Southampton looking to defend for their lives. They should try and get the ball and go and attacking wise like they were doing in the first half, in my opinion. But they just can't do it. They've made so many changes. And I'll tell you something. Southampton should have got at least 3 goals in the first half. That would have seen off this game. But they didn't. And now, look, Manchester United have clawed it back to 1-1. And they could probably now go on ahead and to win. I think there's still one more goal in it, but I don't know who's going to score it. If it's a set-piece situation, it'll probably land to Southampton, and they might even score it. Imagine if Southampton get a winner on another set-piece. I mean, and Manchester United are literally playing a free out of front, and it's Antony. Literally, Manchester United are playing 4 at the top. So they're playing with 4 attacking players there. Literally. It's Antony on the right-hand side. He crosses the ball. Garnacho slipped, but he recovered the ball. Maguire. Eriksen. Oh, he nearly lost the ball there. And oh, how is that a foul? Manchester United are now getting Anthony's dived on the floor. And Peters is saying that's not a foul. He just jumped. Anthony just jumped. That's not a foul. How is that a foul? That's just cheating. Anthony's just cheated the referee. Peters did nothing to Anthony there. He's just cheating and he's just got a free kick. And there's Southampton. They've got the ball back, but they've given the ball away. That's just cheating. That's what Arsenal does. Ahmad. That's a goal kick. The home crowd wanted a Diallo Ahmad says no, that was a goal kick. Please help me get to 5 likes. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C Palace. It is 87 minutes here. Manchester United 1, Southampton 1. I mean, Diallo Ahmad there. I mean, if they're throwing everything at but the kitchen sink at it, there's a demonstration. I think that much respect, Diallo Ahmad, he missed a few opportunities there earlier on, but he didn't let himself get down there. Manchester United just going above my Crystal Palace on goal difference. Well, they're the same. They've got goal difference, -5, and they're on the same points as Crystal Palace. And will they survive? Who's going to score the winner? I'm coming up to 89 minutes. You lot probably be 1 minute ahead of me. I've actually just had to log in again. And every time I do that, I go back a minute. And this is Manchester United on the left-hand side here. Eriksen on the ball. Maguire. Who's going to get the winning goal here? Or is it going to be 1-1? Quite frankly, Southampton should have won this game in the first half easily. And here's Diallo Ahmad. And they've done it! And there you go. Emilio Diallo has just scored the second goal for Manchester United. And I'll tell you something, that Southampton are going down. How can you go there? And it's just absolutely, what a young man there. What a prospect there of a player. He missed a few opportunities earlier on in the second half. And he's just absolutely recovered it for Ruben Amorim. And this young lad, if he doesn't get a pay rise, I don't know who should. I mean, lovely little 1-2 there. The Southampton manager is completely ticked off with that. Ahmad there. Amad Diallo there. Let's have another look at this goal. He's out there on the right-hand side. What a goal there by the youngster. What an amazing prospect there of a player there for the future of football. I mean, you have to say, how did Southampton not score? How did they not score? He's got to be up there for the best player of their team, surely. And all the madness that has gone on with this match. And I tell you something, they're big up to Alex SR7. Yeah. I'll tell you, this young man has just awoken. It's like Godzilla coming out from the bottom of the sea. He's come out and he's like, ah. I'll tell you something. He made a few mistakes earlier on in the first half, in the second half as well. And it's completely, absolutely. I'll tell you something. I don't think he's on a high wage as well. I'll tell you, a youngster, Amad Diallo is carrying, as you say, Manchester United. He's carrying also the mice at Manchester United. I mean, unbelievable. I mean, did you see that miss from Antony earlier on? And this is Southampton. They've got a corner. Oh no! They got to bottle it. This is a set piece. This is a set piece. This is a set piece against Manchester United players and Manchester United fans. Hang on, Alex SR7. Southampton have got a corner here. Oh my God! Are they going to? Oh no! Surely not. Surely not. Surely not. Surely not. And here we go. Here we go. A corner to Southampton. Probably the last kick of the match. And it goes free header. Oh no. And it goes, it's a goal kick to Manchester United. And that was an assist by Christian Eriksen earlier on for the second Amad Diallo goal. But I have to say, we hit the Southampton player as well. He didn't know anything about it. And there you go. Absolute sings. It's 5 minutes of minimal extra time to be played. They're literally man of the match is Amad Diallo. I'll tell you something. Had Manchester United not got Amad Diallo there, I'll tell you something. Amad Diallo has just kept Manchester United in the Premier League. Real talk. And unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable scenes. How did Southampton not win that game in the first half? How did Antony miss that opportunity in the early doors in the second half? And then afterwards, Amad Diallo did miss an opportunity. And Amad Diallo, he's got a third. He's only got to go free. Amad Diallo has just got free. Not one, not two, but three. This lad is on fire. This lad is on fire. Who can stop Amad Diallo? Oh no! Unbelievable scenes. And I'll tell you something, Amad Diallo has just kept Manchester United in the Premier League. I am telling you, big up to you, Steve, in the chat. I'll tell you, Amad Diallo has just kept Manchester United in the Premier League. I kid you not. Oh my days. Unbelievable scenes. Manchester United 3, or I should say, Amad Diallo 3, Southampton 1, because the rest of the Manchester United players were absolute rubbish in the first half and in the second half. Amad Diallo just pickpocketed the pocket. Bad goal kick back by Ramsdale. That's a goalkeeper's error. Ramsdale passed the ball out. There you go. Manchester United are going to remain in the Premier League because of Amad Diallo. 3-goal burst. I don't know why he's giving Antony a hug. Antony was terrible. As the first career hat-trick for Amad Diallo. And what a transformation. Because I'll tell you something, Manchester United are now safe in the Premier League because of this young man. And I'll tell you something, if he's earning less than most of the other players at Manchester United, I think if I was his agent, I would say, I'll just call the So Jim Ratcliffe says, look, if you don't give my player pay rise, I'm out of here. I'll tell you that. There you go. Please help me get to 5 likes. It's Manchester United 3, Southampton 1. Unbelievable. It's not really Manchester United 3. It's Amad Diallo 3, Southampton 1. Real talk. Big up to Alex SR7. He says, let's go. Yes, I. And that is Alex SR7 there. And Steve says Southampton falling apart. Yeah, they're going down. But it's they should have won it in the first half. They should have scored 3 goals in the first. Garnacho there. I'll tell you something. Amad Diallo, they should carry him off the pitch. What maturity at that age. And he missed an earlier good opportunity in the second half. And he put his shirt over his head, but he carried on fighting. That's when you know you've got a good prospect. And he's gone over to the corner. And Amad Diallo there doing the corner. And he's doing kick-ups. Oh, he's given the ball. He's given the ball. Amad Diallo 3, Southampton 1. And he has won. He's getting praise. He's getting the ball back. He's got the ball back. Is his first ever career hat-trick. Alex SR7. If Alex SR7, I'll tell you something. If you're Manchester United, don't offer Amad Diallo a contract, I'll take him at my Palace. I'll take him. But I'll tell you something. Southampton should have been 3-0 goals up in the first half. Unbelievable scenes. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe. I bet you the Manchester United fans have gone from one end to the other in emotions. In the first half, conceding from a set piece. Secondly, nearly conceding another 2 goals. They could easily have been 3-0 down in the first half. Amad Diallo there, taking the ball with him. He's very small in height, but what a big powerhouse there. And Amad Diallo there has just shown to all the other Manchester United players what probably means to play for that football club. The other Manchester United players, they don't know. And this is the difference. You see the height of Amad Diallo. That's the same height of Eddie Nketiah at Crystal Palace, by the way, when he used to play for Arsenal. And Ruben Amorim is unlocked to this young man, and Mikel Arteta was not able to unlock young players at Arsenal as an example. I have to say, Amad Diallo there, taking the ball, everyone giving the ball back to him. He deserves that ball. And I have to say, oh my days, how did Southampton not score 3 goals in the first half? He's kissing the ball and is locking the badge. He should ask for pay rise. Amad Diallo, he should be given a pay rise. 3 goals to Amad Diallo, and Manchester United 3, Southampton 1. And it looks like Manchester United will go above my Crystal Palace, and they've gone above West Ham as well, above Tottenham Hotspur. This is what I mean. And if Crystal Palace wins at the weekend, we go above Manchester United again. And there you go. And Manchester United now climbing up to 12th place. Just a striking range from 11th place. And you have to ask the question. Has Southampton not come away with any points? They should have seen the match out in the first half, and they should have got 3 goals, in my opinion, in the first half. I think there was a penalty shout for either team, first half and in the second half, and but you have to ask the question. And then when Antony missed that opportunity, you didn't think that Manchester United would do it, but then they have Amad Diallo. And what a youngster. And I'll tell you something. it'd be interesting to know what actually he earns as a weekly salary at Manchester United. Southampton are going down, I swear. Nah, they're not going to recover from that. You can't. That's 34 minus, and it's just absolute scenes there. I think great credit to Amad Diallo. Just before he scored his first goal, um, um, on 82 minutes. Just before that, he missed a good opportunity for Manchester United, and he put his Manchester United shirt over his face, and then he put it back down, and he went, right, let's get on with it. Let's get on with it, and he carried on. And I have to say, it has ended Amad Diallo 3, Manchester United 3, Southampton 1. Literally, Southampton didn't score a goal because they actually the goal that Southampton got was an own goal. But oh yeah, let's have a look at the other fixture on the other one, and just waiting for the interview from Amad Diallo. He'll probably get interviewed in a minute. I'm looking at the other fixtures and see what happened there. And oh no, Brighton won 2-0. So that means Ipswich Town, if I go back to the table, Ipswich Town are still 18th, 16 points. Wolverhampton Wanderers also 16. Everton are on 17. So David Moyes will be happy with that. And I'm trying to wait to see if they do the interview of Amad Diallo. That will be quite interesting, but I'm just waiting to see. What a goal. What a game. What a game. Completely changed it. Amad Diallo, and he has shown those glimpses of it's Crystal Palace are in 15th place on 24 points, Tottenham Hotspur on 24 points, West Ham on 26, and Manchester United on 26 also, but they've got a -3 goal difference. So that is what, and but we're if we can just keep on picking up points consistently at Crystal Palace, we should go towards the 10th, hopefully in the top 10. And Everton are very vulnerable, in my opinion. David Moyes, I can't see him winning the next 2 matches. Here it is, Dalia Ahmad. I'm going to try and trying to make a Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo, they're scoring. Amad Diallo, they're scoring for the interview from Amad Diallo there to see. Fans must be thinking, can we work on set pieces? Because I have to say, the set pieces, Manchester United were just unbelievable. But you know what? Southampton did that to us at Crystal Palace. They scored first, and then we came back and we won. It's just one of those. It's just, you have to ask the questions. Why do you have to concede goals like that? They got goals in Southampton. Well, not really technically, I suppose. You can't say that with this match, I suppose, because in the first half they should have scored 3 goals. And they didn't. That's why at the bottom of the table. But to go to Old Trafford and the way they performed in that first half, if they can do that 45-minute performance and cascade that into the second half, Southampton might get themselves out of trouble. Maybe just, but I don't think so. I think it's too late now. But I tell you what, Southampton have got a player on the let me just get his name up again. Real Madrid is still playing. I'm going to go over to the Real Madrid match. It is Real Madrid 2, Celta Vigo 0. Let me just see if I can get this one back up there. What a match. I'm glad I did the watch along because you get to see I wonder what's going to happen with Kobbie Mainoo. He was substituted at half time. Is he played his last game for has he played his last game? This is now. I'm now watching the second half of Real Madrid versus Celta Vigo, and Real Madrid are winning 2-0. I'm going to put in the chat. Well done, Alex Essaf, there for doing that, and I'm going to put in there full-time Manchester. Whoops. Manchester United. Oh, where is it? A minute. Ouch. Ahmad D. Southampton. Yeah, I've just put in there full-time Manchester United. I thought Manchester United, Amad Diallo 3, because literally he's the one that scored the goal. He just did it, he just changed it, and but I have to say, for Manchester United conceding a goal from a set piece, it looks like Manchester City have reached verbal agreement to sign Marmoush. For any of you on Crystal Palace news, there. For anyone at that's interested in Crystal Palace, Roman Eze looks like he's going to be doing his medical at Crystal Palace tomorrow morning. That's the latest that I've heard. As soon as that goes over the line, I'll mention it. And it is also, now I'm going to try and watch out. Well, here we go. Now I'm doing the Real Madrid. And Real Madrid, they've just scored the third goal. As I tune in, Real Madrid has scored a third goal there. And Real Madrid back to winning ways. And that is Mbappe there, celebrating there with the other Real Madrid players. And there's Arda Güler, the youngster, scoring. Arda Güler scoring there. And Mbappe there crossing the ball to the youngster. And then Vinicius Jr. What a lovely take and go. Vinicius Jr. not being selfish there, crossing the ball over to the youngster. And yeah, that's it. Real Madrid there. Real Madrid there now with. Oh no, they are looking at it, so it might not count. They are looking. Goodler there, the youngster. Oh no, it doesn't count. It's offside. So Real still 2-0 up. But good play there though by Mbappe there. It was Vincent Jr. Jr. was offside. Is he going to go and have an argument with the referee again? Well, there you go. Will Trent Alexander-Arnold be going to Real Madrid? I don't know. I'm going to try and see if I can get the Yep. I'm just going to see if I can get the commentary of. Amid Diallo has been interviewed now, and there he goes. Amad Diallo there with the match ball there, and he's match ball, and with the match of the day, he's thanking the crowd. Amad Diallo there saving the bacon. Of he's going to get a new deal. I don't know if he's got it or he's going to get a new deal at Manchester United. He's about the only probably one that they should keep. Really, the rest of them, absolutely. Oh, if Manchester United had lost to Southampton today, I think there would have had to be an emergency meeting tomorrow morning in the boardroom. Was like, what is going on? But I'll tell you something. What Ruben Amorim did today was not only throw the dice with these young players that he's got available. He's not scared of taking some on, putting them on, taking them off. And he took Kobe Mainoo, for example, a youngster off at half time, brought on Antony. Did you all see that Antony miss? I mean, it was more difficult to actually miss than actually to score. And Ahmad's first goal there, he was going to come into the penalty area. He got the rebound and he managed to get it over Ramsdale. And then this is the Zirkzee, the Netherlands international. He had a different presence, but there's no pressing there from the Southampton players. They need to press them, and that's what they were not doing. They didn't do that in the second half. And Amad Diallo there getting the equaliser there, and Amad Diallo there. I mean, you have to ask the question. Had it not been for other sides being so woefully in defence, like Southampton, quite frankly, as I said earlier on, Southampton should have got at least 2 or 3 goals in the first half. They actually didn't score any goals. The goals that they got given was an own goal. But that's the Premier League. It's absolutely ruthless out there. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. In the other Premier League fixture, it ended Ipswich Town 0, Brighton 2. Mitoma scoring there, and Rutter scoring the second for Brighton. That means that takes them. Oh, I needed them to drop points, man. They go back up to 9th. I don't know if they're up there. They're on 31. They're going to be harder to catch now, but we can still catch them. I just want my Palace to finish above Brighton. We're on 24 points. They're only on 31. Of course, that's 7 points. It's doable. It's doable. It's doable. Their goal difference is only 3, so it's doable. So if we can finish above Brighton, I'll be happy with that. With Manchester United winning against Southampton, or shall I say with Amad Diallo, together with the rest of the Manchester United players, which were terrible today, they won 3-1 at home at Old Trafford. And what's happening right now is that Manchester United are celebrating these wins over the bottom league club of the bottom of the club at the bottom of the Premier League, like they've won a European trophy. I think basically that's how it is there with them. And I have to say, it is absolutely it's so short there. They've gone up to 12th place. Manchester United are on 21, play 21. They're on 26 points, and West Ham are also on 26 points. Tottenham are on 24, with my Crystal Palace on 24, and we can continue to do consistency in results. Tottenham Hotspur have lost their last 2, drawn. Oh my days, they've lost the last 5, with one of them being a draw. So they're dropping like a stone. And Everton have lost 3 on the bounce. That's also with a new manager who didn't want to go into a club that was fighting relegation. And so it's very tight down there to try and get into the top 10. Top 10, the mark is 30 points. Crystal Palace are only 2 wins away from that. So it's doable, in my opinion. And just hope Crystal Palace can finish in the top 10 and finish above Brighton. It's for Manchester United, they drew the last match and they lost the previous 3 matches in the Premier League. So this win for them, it's massive. But oh my days, do they make it difficult for themselves? Of course, Southampton have lost the last 4 matches, and Leicester City have lost the last 6 matches. I think Steve in the chat was right. I think Leicester City are going down with Southampton. The question is, would it be Ipswich Town, Wolverhampton Wanderers, Everton, perhaps even Tottenham? Oh my days. Can you imagine if Tottenham Hotspur get relegated? No doubt the Arsenal fans will be celebrating on that. But no, they should be fine. But I mean, we're up there. But they are dropping. Tottenham Hotspur have lost the last 2 games, drew that one before, and then they lost 2 before that. So the trajectory in form at the moment, it's not looking good. At least West Ham United with their new manager, Graham Potter. We've got them next at the weekend. That's not going to be easy. I believe that's at the London Stadium. It's Crystal Palace versus West Ham United. And we always seem to grab points up there. So I'll take 3 points. I don't want them to go up there for a point. So if we can get 3 points away at West Ham, I'll take that. And but going back to today's match, it has to be said, in the first half, what happened was Manchester United conceded a goal 43 minutes in. Before Southampton got that first goal, which in fact was an own goal by Ugarte, the midfielder from Manchester United, hit him in the shoulders. He was jumping up for the ball. For me, Southampton, before they scored that first goal, it was an own goal for them. In my opinion, Southampton should have been 2-0 up, 3-0 up. There's something about set pieces that is the Achilles heel for Manchester United. When it comes to let me just disconnect this because this is not good. When it comes to set pieces, there's something that Manchester United just can't do. First of all, they can't prevent them from occurring in the first place. And the second thing is the flight of the ball, the first person to meet the ball, whether it's on the front post, whether it's the goalkeeper coming out and just getting hold of it or punching it out, or whether if it goes to the back post, they don't seem to win the first ball as it comes in on set pieces. So that's got to be down in training. They don't have very physical, apart from Ugarte is a physical player, but apart from him and Maguire, the rest of their players are a lot smaller in compared to other position players that they play against. Maybe that's got something to do with it. I don't think it's just that. I think it's something to do. They're not able to analyze as the ball's coming in, and they've got to have tactics to defend set pieces. That has to be down to training. And it's not just about attacking football. You've got to also sometimes defend. And they were vulnerable. I'm sure that if you go and speak to a Manchester United fan out there and you ask them, what do they feel every time their side concedes a corner or a free kick anywhere near their goal? They just they probably can't, they don't want to watch because they know that something is going to go wrong. So that for me, that can only be fixed in training by having a set piece coach perhaps, or basically not losing the ball and not conceding the set pieces in the first place. That could be one. There were so many forced errors by Manchester United players in the first half. They were all absolutely woeful. At half time, with Southampton leading 1-0, in the start of the second half, Ruben Amorim removed Kobe Mainoo and brought on Antony. Let me just double check it. Yeah, Antony was changed on 46 minutes. And it has to be said that, in my opinion, when then he later on under 53 minutes, Zirkzee came on for Hojlund. He wasn't too pleased about who would be. No one wants to be taken off. And Hojlund created a wonderful chance in the first half. And I think it was who was it? Garnacho. He missed the opportunity. He was begging to be scored, and he just wolfed it until he was closer to the flagpole than inside the Southampton goal. But good defending by Ramsdale in his goal in the first half. But in the second half, the first goal for Manchester United was scored on 82 minutes. But before 82 minutes, Zirkzee, the Netherlands international, he came on for Hojlund, but he wasn't playing as high up as Hojlund. He was playing a bit more deeper. And I think that had an effect, outnumbering the midfield of Southampton, Ugochukwu and Aribo. Now, after that substitution, Collyer came on for Ugarte, who scored the Southampton goal by accident because he hit him on the shoulder or whatever, and he went in. Collyer came on, the youngster. Ruben Amorim apparently has had a look at the young man Collyer in recent weeks, and he says, right, bring him up. We can use him up for a purpose. And then on just before the first goal was scored, Ruben Amorim prepared his bench to bring on Harry Maguire and Eriksen, and as they were getting ready, Amad Diallo just basically turned into an absolute animal out there for Manchester United, and he scored his first goal on 82 minutes. Just before Amad Diallo scored on 82 minutes, that first goal of his, about 5 minutes before that, he missed a golden opportunity to score, but it just didn't work out. He fluffed his lines, and as he came away from sort of the area where the fans sit, and then back onto the pitch, he put his shirt, Manchester United shirt, over his face, and it was like, probably shouting. And then he put it back down, and then but credit to the young man, Amad Diallo. Now, apparently he's going to get a new deal with Manchester United. If the deal hasn't been finalised, if I was his agent, Amad Diallo's agent, I'll be saying, hold on, we need a better deal here. Because I know that there's going to be clubs out there that are going to come in from our player. So if that's not been signed yet, they should be going in there to better the position for Amad Diallo. Now, we went on to score a second and a third goal. A second within 90 minutes and then one more in additional extra time. Now, I've put on there on the chat, full-time Manchester United, Amad Diallo 3, Southampton 1, because basically he was the difference on the pitch. He's the one that had the grit and determination to say, let me, I can do this, and he kept on at it, and in the end, he didn't just score once, twice. He got himself a hat-trick. Apparently, this is his very first hat-trick in top-flight football, and what a night to do it. As for Southampton, Ivan Juric, who's a very well-respected Italian coach and manager in Italian football, believe me. So he will be frustrated that with the new formation that he's given to Southampton, we're playing the three at the back with Bree, Bednarek and Harwood-Bellis, and we're using the wing backs of Sugawara. Sugawara had Yoro, who is playing up against in his pocket the whole match. I mean, Sugawara, apparently he was the fastest time player in the last World Cup. No one could run faster than him, apparently, with the ball. But no end product, they didn't score. And that's what it is. Dibling, the moment that Dibling came off injured for Southampton, that side didn't feel the same. He came off, I think, at half time. Dibling, no, I was wrong. No, Dibling came off at 63 minutes, and so for me, when Southampton's only sort of attacking, not only attacking player, but the most player to take it, as it were, Dibling was literally like the Diallo of Manchester United, if you like. And I have to say, in the first half, I didn't hear enough or sufficient enough of Mazraoui of Manchester United. And as I mentioned earlier on, Mainoo was pulled at half time. What would that do to his self-esteem at Manchester United? Could that make him, when he gets home tonight, call his agent and says, look, just get me out of here. This ain't meant to be. This manager doesn't believe in me. And or maybe not. Maybe he'll push himself to say, look, if Diallo can push levels, then so can I. And but for me, when Mainoo was substituted at halftime, I was thinking, okay, so you're taking him off and bringing Antony on. But Antony's been cold. He hasn't had any matches, like for I don't know how many matches, I think, for Manchester United. And when he had that opportunity, he should have scored. I'm talking about Antony for Manchester United. So that proved my point. But I think that the key substitutions for Ruben Amorim were Zirkzee and Collyer and Maguire. Not so much Eriksen, but those three. I think they did they made a difference there. It was difficult after, as I say, 62 minutes, 63 minutes, when Dibling, the youngster for Southampton, the forward player, came off injured. I think Sulemana, he had a brilliant game today. But again, when he crossed the ball, no one could actually score for Southampton. So that's what happened there. He ended Manchester United 3, Southampton 1. Just going to quickly look at the... how do I look at the lineups of the per team? And then I'll call it. It's 2 hours, 2:22. Oh, they're up into 12 now. Right, so if I look at their fixtures... Right, in January, Manchester United have got Brighton next, who... so that's on Sunday. And they're at home at Old Trafford. Jesus, Manchester United only play at Old Trafford, like literally. There's no away fixtures. And then next week, on Thursday, it's a evening kickoff against Rangers at 8 p.m. And also Sunday, the 26th of January, it's Fulham versus Manchester United. I think, if I remember that fixture last season, Erik ten Hag went down there. I actually did a video. It's in the playlist if you want to go and watch it. I can't remember what the scoreline was. I think Manchester United nicked a win there in the end. And then they've got another Europa League match on the 30th of January. And if I'm not mistaken, in early February, it's Manchester United versus Crystal Palace. Yeah, the 2nd of February is a Sunday. Yeah. So, and then they've got Leicester City. So there's matches there that they could be. They should win against Leicester City. I mean, we beat Leicester City. I fancy Crystal Palace going up to Old Trafford the way they're playing at the moment, but the transfer window's not finished yet. So I expect Manchester United to do some stuff in the transfer window. There's still time. We're only halfway through the month. So there's still loads of time for them to get rid of people maybe off the books and then bring them back in. Will they be ready for the Crystal Palace match? I don't know. But I'm not fearing going to Old Trafford. Not on that performance, certainly on the first half. Because we've got players at Crystal Palace that can finish scoring. And they are starting to do so now. With Jean-Philippe Mateta, Ismail Issa, and Ebrieze as an example as well. The last 3 games on February, Manchester United have Tottenham Hotspur, Everton, and Ipswich Town. So that should, you'd think that from their perspective, they should get those 3 points, and Leicester City as well. So in February they've got very favourable opponents. They've got Crystal Palace on the 2nd of February, but I think my Crystal Palace should do well at Old Trafford, absolutely, and get 3 points. Right, I think I'm going to call it. I'm just going to quickly go into see if there's any transfer news, and apparently Manchester United reject a Napoli bid for their Alexandro Garnacho. Something just fell down. No idea where that came from. Never mind. And apparently, Manchester United has rejected a Napoli bid for Alexandro Garnacho. Everton considering a move for William. Juventus wants 67 million for Manchester City target Andrea Cambiaso. Some of the leads are just they're not worth mentioning, to be honest. See if there's a good lead here from someone that's not just doing it for clicks. No, there's nothing there. Apparently, an outlet in Spain, they're saying that both West Ham and Tottenham are interested in signing their Barcelona and Spain forward Ansu Fati. He's only 22, so that could be a forward option for both clubs, I suppose, for either West Ham or Tottenham. Everybody is after a striker in January, so is Arsenal. And oh my God, Everton are considering a move for former Chelsea and Brazilian attacker William, who's a free agent after leaving Olympiacos. Oh, they're going down. Agent William, I call him. Oh my God. Anyway, right. Those of you who are Crystal Palace fans out there, hopefully tomorrow morning, Roman Eze from Millwall will be doing his medical at Crystal Palace. That's the last that I heard. And hopefully he'll be available for Oliver Glasner as options to attack our next opponent, which of course is on against West Ham United. It's on Saturday. It's a 3 p.m. kickoff. And actually, I think there's more Premier League football tomorrow, isn't it? I know there is in this championship. There shouldn't be. Oh, there's a good women's football team tomorrow. Liverpool women versus Brighton Hove and Albion women there. That should be a good match there in the women's Super League. It's back. And on Sunday, what's happened there? I just zoomed out. On Sunday, it is the Crystal Palace are away at Arsenal. So good luck to Laura Kaminsky and her staff and her players. That's a tough one to go to. Arsenal are doing very well at the moment. And yeah, that's not an easy one. So if we can get a point up there, I'll be happy with that. Absolutely. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. I am trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. If you're watching on playback, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. And if you are watching new, please, if you can, also drop a like. It helps attract new people to the channel. The more likes we can get, the better. Right, I'll round it off. Ipswich Town 0, Brighton 2, Manchester United 3, Southampton 1. The Manchester United match, which I featured. Amad Diallo, what a performance by the youngster. He missed opportunities. He didn't put his head down. He kept on fighting the cause for his teammates, for his football club. And he completely turned it around. Not with one, not with two, but with 3 very good individual goals there for Manchester United. And but the questions still are there to be answered, in my opinion. Manchester United are extremely vulnerable on set pieces. They're vulnerable on actually allowing set pieces to occur in the first place. But defending set pieces, they're absolutely all over the shop. And The substitutions that Ruben Amorim made for Manchester United prior Amad Diallo's first goal, which was, I think, was 82 minutes. There was loads of substitutions. So how would those players who were substituted, how are they in mindset? How will they respond going forwards? Kobe Mainoo is the one I'm mentioning mostly. He was substituted at halftime for Antony. And did you not see that Antony miss in the second half? Oh my days. You can tell that's a player that just hasn't had no match time. And quite frankly, even if he was match fit, I would not have Antony at my football club at Crystal Palace. No way. No way. No way. No way. But there it is. Manchester United 3, Southampton 1. The goal for Southampton was an own goal following a set piece, corner coming in from Southampton. They won the first header, but Ugarte hit his shoulder, the back of his shoulder, so he couldn't see what was going on, and he went into the net. So literally, but in Southampton, they should have scored 2 or 3 goals with their own players in the first half. And the Italian manager of Southampton must be thinking to himself, Ivan Juric, he must be thinking to himself, how did we not score a goal in the first half or 2? That would have just given us something to hold on to, or to defend, or to fight for. But they didn't score. And yeah, he would think Ivan Juric is a very experienced Italian coach and manager, and he's saying, we should have won that. I just need a few more better players. Also, apparently there was a reunion. The Southampton player that played in the number 10 role, I suppose, Mateus Fernandes, he used to play for Ruben Amorim at Sporting as a youngster, so that was a reunion of manager and player, but obviously for different football clubs. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at the AOC Palace. It is watch along that is just finished. Manchester United 3, Southampton 1. Manchester United climbing up the table, but it's still very close there to see who will get into the top 10 out of everyone. 12, 13 down to 15th place is anyone's guess. Right, I'm going to call it a night, and hopefully I'll do some more watch-alongs tomorrow, more content creation. But in the meantime, I just want to say thank you to everyone in the chat. Alex SR7, thank you very much for dropping in. Well done for your team there. Your Ahmad scoring the goal there. Steve RFC, thank you very much for dropping in. Also, thank you to Fabrizio Romano. I'm not sure that's a real one, but thank you very much for Fabrizio Romano for dropping in. And big up to Semic as well. And last of all, Damo1168. And I think I missed somebody else. There was Joe. Samdo. Samdo, thank you very much for dropping in, Samdo, earlier on. It means a lot. And also, Ajit Majoran, their Chelsea supporter there. Thank you very much for dropping in earlier on. Just go back to the bottom. There's nothing else there. Right. Right, that'll do. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you're new. Please set the notification on at Diego C. Palace. Please like it if you can. Please share it. Please let people know that I'm doing content creating to try and get in some more people. That would be wonderful. Thank you very much for watching. He ended Manchester United 3, Southampton 1, and in the other fixture it was Ipswich Town 0, Brighton 2. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and stay safe. Answering him. All right, here we go. Take care, everyone. Bye.